welcome back to take 3 of the Frankly Speaking podcast, episode 3.
Yeah, because we can hear like the specter of Frank on the
Frank
on
is
the
currently
audio.
in Ukraine.
He's in Ukraine.
Just
so
kidding.
I don't know how we heard him. Yeah,
He's there shooting down the Russian helicopters.
yeah, but we have here Kylish Martin and Ben Herman.
Hello.
Ben Herman.
You know China's been delivering missiles to Siberia?
That's crazy.
That's true.
Wow, that's so scripted.
That's crazy.
How is it? He's
bro,
just reading off of the
crazy.
news, bro. What do you want?
Yeah, it's scripted.
How is that scripted? That's not scripted. That's just him reading about the news.
It's so, we talked about Ukraine last time, but that's really all anybody, ever has, talked about in the last...
Can we talk about the thing that Alex proposed? What was it?
What was the thing that I was proposing?
The state thing.
Alex was
which
deposed
state
as
is-
the supreme leader.
Which
He was
state?
banished
which
to the US?
Shut up. Which state in the United States is the worst?
Wyoming.
My vote is New Jersey. New Jersey is terrible.
No, it's Wyoming.
hell.
There's no one that
nothing
lives there. And Spoon Boonser lives there.
Easily-
Wyoming is pretty good.
I think it's Kansas.
Kansas?
Why Kansas?
Kansas,
is
these
fine.
nuts!
That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Ben Holman, what is your opinion on this matter?
It's probably just like Texas.
I think Texas?
Republicans.
But
That's the best part.
You could just do Florida. Florida is like the same.
Like
thing.
Florida, man, it's
Or
so
like
good.
Florida
Any,
man is terrible.
Hey, Florida man is not gender neutral.
Florida's actually a liberal state.
Wait, actually it's liberal?
Yeah.
Oh, because they want more alcohol.
Most
Yeah.
most states that are on the coast normally lean Democratic, or normally lean left.
Yeah. It was really funny in Florida. Florida,
Virginia.
literally, you can either get a 32 ounce of beer or a 128 ounce. You cannot get a 48 ounce of beer. It's either you're 32 or you're like literally lights out dead.
It's true. It's true.
Alex just can't hold his alcohol.
Trevor Corona.
True.
I agree with your statement.
Joshua True? I think we should talk about the amazing robot Johor. For any of you uninitiated, this is a science fair
Cole just
project.
stared at me
Joshua
when he said
Jude. Yeah, you and I assume you.
What?
Johor of the robot.
I've seen it.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, what is Johor of the
So-
Robot for all of us?
Johor of the robot is a science fair project made by Joshua Jude.
The one, the only.
And whatever, I think maybe 6th through 8th grade, somewhere in that period. He won second. No, you don't get kiwis.
I want a kiwi.
He won second place in the BIS science fair competition with that robot, beating out Harish Naranyan Mukhadavan for second place.
What did
Harish's
Harish
product
make?
was simulating stalagmite antite growth with salt.
Johor of the Robot beats that.
Johor of the robot was a
Wait, what won
Private
first?
box.
What got first place?
some fruit flies thing with
Oh,
live
God.
fruit
No,
flies.
it was Ben Herman's fusion reactor.
No, with
Yeah, Ben Herman's
it was
usually
like a
reactive.
fruit fly thing with live fruit flies. Like
That's cool.
you caught
Okay, that's actually something that's like cool.
Yeah.
So what is Jehovah's Robot?
Johor the robot.
What does it do?
Was a cardboard box with fairy lights attached to it.
No way.
Why did you attach fairy lights to Jehovah the robot?
I don't know.
That's very nice.
Wait,
Joshua
is
Jude.
that real? Actually,
I have a video of it.
wait, is that like by popular vote or like the teachers had to be like, yep,
I have
support
no
the robot.
idea.
It's
Yep.
actually a cardboard. I see it. It's a cardboard box on wheels.
And
it's not even
the
good.
bottom of the box
It's
moves.
not
The
good. It's-
bottom of the box moves with a Lego train engine set taped to the bottom.
Bruh.
I just want to clarify, Josh's robotic skills have greatly improved since that day.
Wait, when was that? How long
like
ago?
7th, 6th grade, something like that.
That's so funny though. Johor
Well, I was
of the
making like a
Robot.
multi-directional.
I think the bigger question is, why do you name it after
orthodontic
Jehovah?
robots, right?
Yeah, Johor was with it.
It starts. It's Joshua Jude's or Josh's all helping something vehicle.
What?
It's supposed to carry papers around for you.
Okay.
It was designed as an all-terrain robot. On the video where it says all-terrain, the robot gets stuck on the concrete.
I know, it's so funny.
And Joshua Jude kicks the robot.
It's actually hilarious. It's actually hilarious.
I'm dying.
Once again, I wish to clarify, Joshua Jude is a much better roboticist or whatever you call it.
Roboticist. I'm dying.
He's
bro.
now on the D-Tech robotics team, and
He's not allowed to go to the final competition though.
well, that's because he didn't go to the other ones.
He didn't go to the
But,
other ones, yeah.
he's apparently pretty good at robotics now. But before, I mean, I don't know.
How do you guys
But
feel about the
Harish
weather?
put a
right?
water bottle, put a water bottle, and Joe Orban refused to move. Josh says all terrain, puts it on the grass, and it gets stuck and falls over.
Not gonna lie, the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like,
It's a
Honestly.
good idea in theory, but it really just not. fun.
The
He was like a
execute-
6th grader.
But
What do
the
you
exec-
want from him?
no, I have made like good stuff. Like you could have stuck wheels on that thing.
Oh,
no, he was trained motor.
Ben Homan, the innovator, the great designer.
Yeah,
No, truly.
the creator, the secret creator of the Create mod Minecraft.
Not good one. Sadly, I wish I did because then I can modify it to make it better, but I can't.
Fun fact: I was just looking on the news. It turns out children believe farm animals should be treated well.
No.
What
No.
losers
No.
they are!
No.
That's insane. A bunch of idiots.
I mean,
Free range, more like get in that cage.
Animal Rights Club is gonna
free
come
range,
for
more like getting the.
Okay.
goal. Animal Rights Club coming for goal. Moment.
I mean, Animal Rights Club made like they took down Connor Lynch, so I wouldn't be.
The chum incident, you mean?
They took down the chum discrepancy.
I actually don't know. Is that true? Did they take it down?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
The first time, I'm not sure. The second time, maybe.
The
second time-
grass-fed cows, they can technically just feed them grass like one time, and then they'll just count as grass-fed. So they'll just take them outside, have them eat like maybe like one square foot of grass, and be like, okay, go back.
And then
Wait,
back in
a
the
squirrel-
Skittles for the rest of their
Wait, a
lives.
squirrel foot?
Yeah.
No. You got a blade. Proper.
A blade. One blade.
No, then you feed them Skittles for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, Skittles.
How do
Cheetos were made as
You know, they taste the rainbow.
cow-
How else do you think we get strawberry milk?
They have Skittles pox.
Skittles.
That's where we get strawberry milk from.
They feed them strawberry Skittles.
Christian
Do I have
Weston
strawberry
Chandler.
Skittles?
What?
That should be a thing.
Strawberry Skittles aren't a thing.
Christian Weston
No, they feed them
Chandler.
Starburst.
Starburst.
Hey, Alex,
What?
30,000.
30,000. We're not gonna explain that to any of you on the podcast, by the way.
No. We need
30,000. Actually, one dear viewer, one dear listener knows what 30,000
Yeah.
is. No one else does.
Yeah.
30,000.
I don't need that.
Torben Alberts? What?
No one knows. Me, only like me, Cole, and like one other person know what 30. No.
No.
Two other
Torben sent
people.
that video to like 100 people.
30,000. 30,000. Well, I'm saying like that would actually listen to the podcast or would have a chance to listen to the podcast.
I sent it to like 1,000
How long is the
people
podcast supposed to be?
Huh? I don't know, like 20 minutes.
It's 8
Oh.
minutes.
Okay, I don't
Alex,
care.
I literally sent like that video to so many people. You're such a liar, Alex. Fake news.
How am I supposed to know what you do with that video? Like,
Because you were sitting next to me when I was sending it to people.
I don't.
Cole, you need to stop unconsensually sending memes to people.
Yeah, Cole
That's
does that.
actually
Cole does that all the
Yeah,
time.
He
Yeah.
does. He does.
He just-
Let's
he just
talk about
spams
Cole's
memes.
meme spam. Okay.
Yes.
I don't have time to look at all his memes, bro. I
just
just don't
spams.
care enough.
What?
Spam is not a crime, Cole.
It is.
Cole spams
Well, you're
everyone.
not gonna get
I,
in like.
wait. I want to do it in
legal
a school.
trouble.
He spammed announcements with memes.
Yeah, he spams everything.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Well,
He spams me with memes. He spams everything's memes.
Let me put 2
Well, he gets it from his friends, like Beckett,
Torben mostly.
Torben.
I blame
A lot
Torben.
of them spam memes.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
we're gonna
that
talk about
wasn't- that
what
wasn't
types
funny.
of cool memes this Cole said.
Bad
So,
ones.
Usually,
we're not talking about Cole's
usually
memes.
of the Wojak.
The Wojak
Joaquin
meme.
Jack, you mean?
Wojak, the Wojak.
Joaquin Jack.
The Joaquin.
But say my favorite is Alex Elrod. No, we're
The
talking about-
Elrod situation. Oh god, don't talk.
I finally stopped deleting that, and I'm very happy about it.
I'm gonna delete it.
Stop.
You know,
Just because you said that. Just because you
right
said
now-
that.
There's too much.
Spite.
There's too much progress on it now. You can't delete it.
But we so much content.
Right now, it just has an audio file that Teddy recorded of me like screaming about Alex saying Yim Kids instead of Yim Bucks.
Yim Kit. We should talk about Yim Kits and Yim Bucks.
Okay.
Okay.
We talked about Yimbucks last time.
So,
No,
I
Really?
No, we didn't.
we briefly talked about
Briefly.
it.
So Yimbucks.
I will explain this.
Talk about
Yim
the whole
Bucks
thing.
were a
Currency.
ticket that Kale and Yim sold at the cultural festival.
And people dropped them.
They were a different color, but
Yeah.
Kale and Yim is colorblind, so I don't know.
but they were accepted, so a lot of people got food off of it.
Kale and Yim then got into some.
Very big trouble.
He got into a sticky situation.
And thus led to the cult following of the Yim Kids,
The
or
Yim-
as some heathens would say, Yim Bucks. I
I
stand.
myself created the word Yim Bucks, Yim Kits, Yim Dough, and Yim Coin.
Yes.
And Yim Cash.
Yes.
I created Yimcoin.
But Cole.
Yeah.
But
I said
Cole.
it the day of.
But but Cole, like a Spartan father, kicks his other babies off of the cliff.
No,
and
no, no,
only,
no,
and
no,
only
no, no.
cares about
Only
Yim Bucks
Yim
now.
Coin and Yim Kits.
He only cares
I
about
created
Yim
Yim
Bucks
Kits
now.
first, and Yim Coin was the second
Yim
attempt.
Kits. I
Yim
think
Coins
Yim
didn't
Kits-
make sense as they were tickets, and Yim
Yim
Kits
Kits makes too much
just
sense.
sounds
It's perfect.
dumb.
It has.
Yep.
It's
Sounds
a
ed
Yim
when you say
ticket.
it.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
Yimbucks.
Yimbucks.
Yim Bucks. There, you got your that. Now you're working with money.
I will die on this hill. Yim Kits is better.
No one
Bucks.
agrees with Alex.
Nobody
Kits.
agrees. It doesn't even sound
Alex.
good.
Yim Kits.
Like-
It's a Yim ticket. It's a Yim Kit. That's so funny.
No, but Yim.
It's like
Bucks.
Yim Kit.
or Yim Cash, even Yim Dough.
Frank.
Yim Dough is kind of funny.
Yimdo sounds like a mumble rap.
Frank, which one sounds better?
Yim Dough.
Yimbucks.
Yes.
Frank
Ah.
is in Ukraine. How did
I
you just
know,
talk
I
to
called
him?
him up
What?
now.
Oh, you just called
Yeah,
him
yeah, I
up?
called him up.
satellite
Frank
phone.
has
The
like
one that
ascended to be the ghost of Kiev.
Yeah.
He's
You
The
radioed
ghost of
him?
Frank
Yeah.
passed.
the ghost of Frank passed.
How do you guys feel about the weather right now? It's quite cold.
cold.
It's quite
I
chilly.
don't like it.
Like,
Oh, you
Quite
can see
chilly.
the fog going by. That's cool.
what did the gardening club do with that?
That fog is moving.
Dude, that fog do be going there.
I keep walking away from the table.
For those of you who can't see, oh wait, you can't because it's an audio file. The slough is full of water and there's a lot of ducks.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it's very chilly.
The river
Wow.
is full of water.
Yeah, it would be a pretty. It would be a pretty beautiful sight, but you know you can't really see, so kind of L. L to the podcast listeners out there.
Elbow.
El
Bozo.
Bozo.
La Bozo.
El Bozo.
Bozo.
Shut up. Okay, There's nothing to talk about. It's all Ukraine. I'm
Okay,
scrolling
let us
through-
have-
you know.
Okay, what about China? What's your opinion on China?
Don Shina.
I say the rule of Mr. Wendy the
Lunchmon.
Pooh has
Bing
been
Chili.
one of the best times in Chinese history.
Bing chili.
No,
Yes.
not at
Student
all.
of Mao? Student of
Super
Mao?
idol.
Man, you're forgetting where I
Oh, shut up.
What's that?
You're forgetting where I detect. There are plenty of communist supporters. At
Yeah,
this
but at
school.
the same time,
It doesn't work.
China
It
kinda
doesn't work.
stupid.
Communism has been tried and
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
it doesn't work. Look at China.
I'm
Anyone
holding
who's
assumptions,
listening to
Paul.
this and is like, well, communism works, everyone just did it wrong. False. Wrong. I'm going to school you on this.
See,
This is Cold Talks now. Both of you stop talking. This is how it works.
Ben, you can still talk.
You're a student of Mao. Ben is smart.
How am I a student of Mao?
Hey, stop talking. Did I say student of Mao? To start talking? It's like Simon Says, but I'm going to say student of Mao.
Shut up.
Communism doesn't work. It's a failed system. It basically defies human nature. People are like, oh, human nature is not animalistic. It's like, you learn it. No, it's wrong. That's not how it works. Humans are naturally greedy. They're naturally going to look into their own interest. There are people who don't always. Those are called good people, but not everyone is like that.
There's
Like-
a reason my progress takes so long.
Yeah. If everyone was making the same money and everyone lived in the same conditions, there's no, people are naturally competitive. So everyone's going to be like, oh, I want more than neighbor Joe over there,
Joe
Swanson.
Schneider?
No, Joe Swanson.
Joe Swanson.
But
Why? Because he's disabled?
no,
He's
it's
so
because
mean.
no, it's because he's the neighbor of Peter Griffin, Family Guy.
Okay, fair enough.
But basically, it doesn't work when no one has any need to work harder. If you work harder, you get the same money. If you work less, you still get the same money. It doesn't matter. It's like everyone in charge They're like, oh, we're gonna reform the state. We're gonna make it better. Everyone's gonna not die. 20 million people die of starvation in Ukraine. Another whatever couple million die in rural China.
Okay, well, I don't see anyone talking. I think
Mao's telling people to make steel in goddamn clay pots in their backyards.
Hey, at least there's no homelessness.
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
because they're all dead or in prison.
Okay. When people are talking about communism, though, I feel like they're talking more about the concept than the people.
The
Which
concept doesn't work
the concept
either.
still doesn't work. I'm just saying they're not openly saying I loved when
So I
Mao
will
just
say,
killed
so
20 million.
I will say, I hate communism, but it does work as long as you don't have a human controlling everything.
Okay,
So basically, it works if it's with bunny rabbits.
19
No,
Yes,
if like,
okay,
if like,
1984.
with like a robot.
Ben, your lip
If
is
you're a
bleeding.
robot controlling it, it would work.
Ben, your lip is bleeding.
I know.
So this is
Okay.
what my dad says to me all the time. He's like, communism sounds good as a concept. It's like the Bible basically. Like it's an
The Bible?
idealized world.
The Bible?
world. But no one ever follows it. That's not how it works.
This is
People
the
are
Bible.
always going to want more. They're always going to be competitive. Most of the time, they're going to look out for themselves, unless they don't have a reason to. That's why there's not everyone is president. That's not why everyone in the world is president, because not everyone's a good leader, and not everyone is looking out from not only just themselves.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It's a
Us-
failed system.
Assuming that people were going off the concept that people were inherently good or whatever, assuming that a perfect communist world was put into place and everybody shared in their resources, there'd be no progress in our species.
This is a very based red pill podcast.
I know, it's still
That's true.
It's because there's no
it's
other
not
countries.
wrong.
The only reason the Soviets were able to progress so much is because A, they had a war.
They weren't
that killed,
communist.
24 million people.
They were barely communist.
Kind of. Yeah, it's debatable.
The last time is
what
now.
time?
Yeah.
And what do you mean now, Ben? Soviet Union is gone.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
Practically
that's
just
why.
Russia.
Long live the
It's
Soviet Union.
literally just Russia.
They just Russia, guys.
And
Literally
also
Guys, it's the
because
same territory. Same concept.
they were
same
scared
people.
of the U.S.
Yeah.
and the U.S. was like, oh, we have nukes now, and they're like, oh, we need it.
If the whole world was communist, it'd just be there'd be no progression. in
boring.
anything. There'd be no progression in anything.
Yeah.
It'd just be like this forever. And then
It'd just be like The Giver, 1984.
I mean, it would be fine now because I don't really care. Nothing else really needs to be done. Games look good enough as they do. And
Video games look good enough, guys.
okay, how much different can they really get at this point?
No, they can't.
VR.
They can't.
Video games?
VR is
But
the only
even
thing.
then,
So no.
the graphics, do they
Once-
improve much?
Or like SAO.
No.
Like
Video
that
games,
SAO, shut up.
Literally
Don't
like
invent
SAO.
SAO.
video games will change once we can process at the level of an atom, but we can't yet because we don't have fucking quantum computers for everybody.
Oh, another thing. People always talk about presidential, with people having different unemployment rates. I think 10% of Americans probably can't hold down a job. 10% of America, there's
Lazy.
probably
I heard that-
meth addicts, cocaine people.
Everyone
Did
in
you
San
steal that from the
Francisco.
Joe Rogan
Everyone
podcast?
in
Not
San
steal that from the
Francisco.
Joe
I'm
Rogan.
pretty
Alex,
sure I heard
Alex.
that on the Joe
A
Rogan
lot of
podcast.
people have said that, bro.
Alex,
and it's
everyone
true.
in San Francisco.
Yeah, the entirety of San Francisco doesn't deserve jobs.
Well,
Yeah.
because San Francisco is just an anarchist state where they.
Well, that was
just
either
allow
Ben
people to do
Shapiro or
drugs.
Joe Rogan. It was one of those two. I
I
forgot.
don't think so. I don't think so.
I watched a bunch of Ben Shapiro yesterday. I think
Why
it
did
was
you
him.
watch Ben Shapiro?
I don't know. He's pretty base.
Okay, so let's say hypothetically, for sake of argument.
Also, hypothetically,
Hypothetically, for sake
it
of
kind of reminds me of like Ben, but he stutters.
Brad,
Bond.
Brad,
Bond.
Ben Shapiro.
My mom said last night. It's been
Yes. No. Next podcast. Next podcast. Ben
With the
Shapiro.
sh-
He's just like
No,
yes.
well, one of these
No.
podcasts we should,
No.
one of these podcasts you should literally just have you should no guest except you have the Talking Ben app open.
Yeah. Wait.
Franklin, do you have anything
Shapiro.
to chime in on the
Ben Shapiro.
communism?
Republicans.
I
Yes.
He's
Liberals?
The questions and see.
You're in Ukraine.
You're in Ukraine.
It's
Shut up,
fine.
Frank.
No, I want his opinion on
Shut
the
up, Frank.
communism thing. Frank, what is your personal opinion? What do your parents tell you about it? Or do they just not talk to you about
They're not
it?
really talking about communism because it's
They don't
not
talk to
really
you.
that important anymore.
Because they don't talk to you.
But they don't warn you. My dad's like, if you ever become a communist, disown. So
Actually,
no,
Frank
I don't
is
think so.
flying back to Ukraine in his jet. He just stopped by.
I don't like he would definitely be extremely unhappy if I ever became a communist.
We're actually running out of time.
Yeah,
Much time I want.
whatever, it doesn't matter. It's like, hey!
They're not.
my kiwis!
They're not very good anyway. I don't know why you're trying to steal them.
No one really cares about his kiwis.
I mean,
Good, but what?
communism needs to take its pile in the ash heap of human ideologies, along with fascism and Nazism.
And Christianity.
Anarchism.
Christianity is good. Oh,
Anarchism.
No, Christianity is
Anarchism
stupid.
and definitely anarchism. Actually,
Oh my god, anarchism.
anarcho-capitalist is kind of cool.
No,
Anarchism is
it's
cringe.
stupid.
Shut up.
Anarcho-capitalist is cool.
Stupid.
Only when I like anarcho-monarchism.
So not anarchism.
Anarcho-fascism.
Okay. What the hell? Join us next
The only
time
good is
when
like-
we
the
talk
only
about
good- the only good is-
Fortnite Battle Pass. This is a very based.
The only
Donate
good
to Greg
government
Venner.
is dictatorship run by me.
This is a very shut up. This is a very based podcast today.
I love you.
Goodbye, dear viewers. Goodbye.